Magandang araw everyone. Today we will be discussing a tragic incident that occurred on May 4, 2025 at NAIA Terminal 1. A black SUV crashed into the pedestrian zone, causing the death of a 5-year-old girl and another adult male, while also injuring others. But aside from the heartbreak this tragedy brings, this also raises important questions about the legal implications. Ang unang tanong na nais nating sagutin ay ano nga ba ang mga legal na hakbang na pwedeng gawin laban sa driver ng sasakyan at may liability ba ang NAIA o ang MIAA, ang Manila International Airport Authority sa insidenteng ito. Pag-usapan muna natin ang criminal liability ng driver. Based on Article 365 ng Revised Penal Code, ang driver ay pwedeng ma-charge ng reckless imprudence resulting in homicide and multiple injuries. Meaning, hindi ito isang kaso ng intentional na pagpatay o pananakit, kundi dahil sa kapabayaan o lack of caution na nagresulta sa pagkamatay at pagkasugat ng ibang tao. May precedent na kaso dito tulad ng The People versus Villacorta noong 2009 kung saan pinanagot ang driver dahil sa reckless imprudence na nagdulot ng kamatayan at pagkakasugat. Itong kaso na ito ay nagpapatibay na ang bawat driver ay may obligasyon na mag-ingat, especially sa mga public places. Ngayon, isa pang aspeto na dapat tingnan. Ang insidente ay nangyari sa NAIA, isang high security public area. Dito pwedeng tumaas ang liability ng driver dahil sa aggravating circumstance na ito. Bawat aksidente na nangyari sa mga lugar na may mataas na public interest tulad ng airports ay may mas mataas na level ng pananagutan. Hindi ito agad-agad matatawag na statutory aggravating circumstance, pero it could influence how the case will be handled in court. Aside from reckless imprudence, if the driver was intoxicated, he could also face charges under Republic Act 10586 or the Anti-Drunk and Drug Driving Act. And if the crash caused damage to public property like airport barriers or walls, the driver may also be charged with damage to government property. On the top of that, meron ding civil liability for the injury or death, which automatically attaches to any criminal act. Ngayon, let's talk about the possibility of suing NAIA or MIA. May posibilidad ba na mag-file ng kaso laban sa kanila? The answer is yes. The parents of the victims could file a civil case for damages against MIA if it can be proven that there was negligence on their part. Halimbawa, kung hindi na-maintain ng airport ang proper safety measures like crash barriers or pedestrian safety zones, then they could be held liable under Article 2176 of the Civil Code kung may kapabayaan ng isang entity tulad ng airport authority na naging sanhi ng pagkakasugat o pagkamatay ng tao, pwede silang managot. May precedent case na para dito. Ito ang Miaa versus Carrascoso noong 2016 kung saan pinanagot ang Miaa for negligence sa kanilang public functions. To wrap things up, this incident on May 4, 2025 is not just about the driver's actions, but it also highlights potential institutional failures in terms of public safety. The driver will definitely face criminal charges, but Miaa may also be held accountable for failing to maintain adequate safety measures at one of the busiest airports in the country. And now, let's end it with the questions for everyone. Dapat pa bang mag-require ang mga airports tulad ng NAIA ng mas agresibong safety measures like crash barriers or pedestrian zones to prevent accidents like this from happening? Should public infrastructure step up their game in terms of protecting the public? Let's hear your thoughts. Again, this is JM, and remember, I will always be your law companion.